Super Bros United, Brendan and Rob, together again at last, or just a couple minutes ago. Don't break the illusionary effect, Brendan. This is Brendan. That is Rob.
It's me.
That's Rob. And we're playing Super Ninja Turtles Adventures in
Turtles in Time.
Tim, Part 3, Shells. All right.
Legend of the Three Shells.
Oh, I'm Michelangelo. He is Leonard's, which you can tell by the fact that he is actually not just tapping one button and moving forward. And oh god, take it! I love drop kicks in these games. They're always so great because I feel like I'm like indestructible. Pizza time, bitches! I always like these rock guys because I never understood their deal. They're from Dimension X, right?
Yeah.
And I think it's funny because they're living creatures and they blow up. Like, we fight robots and it's supposed to be okay, right? But as soon as they're aliens or from an alternate dimension, it's okay to murder them. I never got that. Ah, stalactites and stalagmites.
Stone people aren't people. I think that's what they're...
I'm gonna spin it!
Like how their hammers say the weight of them.
They say, oh, do they?
Kilogram, yeah.
They're 100 kilograms?
Yeah.
That's pretty strong. That's pretty heavy stuff.
Have you ever seen the picture of the female Ninja Turtle they were going to do?
No, did she have turtle boobs?
Yeah.
That bugs me so much. I can't even tell you how much that bugs me. There's no point to her having boobs under that shell. She's never going to take that shell off and show boobs. Which, that's not even the reason why I have a problem with it. I have a problem with it because turtles don't breastfeed. They have no need to have boobies, ever. I took that pizza again, I'm sorry.
That's alright. We both kind of needed it.
Yeah,
to be fair, though, I have one less life, so...
Well, now you have
Just
very
saying.
many less. Here comes Clayman.
Jonathan Clayman.
Jonathan Clayman. Claymakin.
Aw.
Claymation, Clay Aiken. Oh, shit. He's really good at being a glob. Ah, son of a bitch. What is that? I press
I think
LT?
it's just to tell you where you are.
Get away from me! Yeah, Ninja Turtles with boobs offend me on a base level. Well, I mean... I don't want to be a devil's advocate to myself, but I guess I will. If they're part human, part turtle, which I assume is...
Well, they're not part human, though.
Oh, that's true. They're all turtle, and they've just been mutagenized. Yeah, so there's no reason why she should have titties. I wonder if she has a vagina or a cloaca.
I don't know.
Do turtles have cloacas? Or is that dolphins? I know dolphins do, but I don't know if turtles... And I'm not going to look up turtle genitals right now.
Once again, leave a message in the comments if you
know what a turtle vagina or cloaca. In the message, leave us some information. Maybe a link to Wikipedia, perhaps. Maybe a link to a video of two turtles having sex. Maybe a link to a turtle having sex with a boot, where he's like,
always hilarious.
Oh, see, you're way better at that than I am. So gross. I don't want to be looking and seeing like a turtle's vinegar strokes. That's not where my life's at, I hope. Hey, when you lose a life, do you get to choose which turtle you get, or is that after
I
continues?
think it's after.
Cowabunga, motherfucker! Do you think that was like the ooze that created human beings back in the day and we just killed? So when we go to the future, we find that there are no human beings anymore because we just
Mission
killed
accomplished.
the thing? Yeah, good for us. I don't even try to swim. I'm just having a great time. You're all like worried and shit. Skull and crossbones. I have to do the Super Nintendo version of that.
This is the other. My foot.
Oh,
or my toe,
right.
my toe.
My toe, my toe.
My toe.
Mateo. A little. Oh, shit.
I remember when the second Ninja Turtles movie came out, I watched it like all the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I can remember when the first one came out on VHS, because it never came to the theater. The first Ninja Turtles movie never did. Came to our little tiny theater. we got on VHS, and my mom, after we picked it up, we were supposed to go to the park, like, for some, like, I think it was like a church get-together thing on, like, a Sunday night. And I kept on being like, Mom, we cannot stay here at the park. We have to go watch Ninja Turtles. And I believe I took it out of the car with me and was just holding it while we were at the park. Being like, God, this movie has to be in my VHS.
Yeah.
Right now.
I want to insert you in my VHS.
Oh, dude. If only. It's funny because I watched that movie a ton, but I never owned it. I would just rent it over and over again.
Yeah, I don't think I ever owned it either. I remember so one time when I was young, I was sick. And so my dad rented me all 3 Turtles movies to watch.
Oh, your dad's a rad dude.
Except the third one isn't that great. But
No, the third one sucks shit.
At the time.
I saw it in the theater and I was like, what? You can't go from Toka and Razor to this bullshit.
Yeah.
You just, the movie introduced 2 new bad guys and did an okay job at it. It had Vanilla Ice. Now we're in feudal Japan for no reason? I did not appreciate that, even at that age.
And they weren't even really phased by giant turtles.
No, well, they were like, nah, this is just this is regular shit for us. What was I thinking? Oh, just got a text message from Kieran. Remember when we sent him that?
Oh yeah.
That zombie strippers stole my heart and then ate my brains or whatever. He was like, I think I know one of the games you're playing today.
Clever.
Oh, it is. But guess what? He's right. Ow! Ow!
Except this is a different day.
Right. Oh, Shunkakuja. Toka and Rosario Dawson.
Oh, I had these guys' toys too.
Yeah, me too. I actually had Donatello as one of the movie, like where they're actually the faces and the arms are made out of rubber, and you could take them off.
Oh.
And so sometimes they'd be in such fierce fights they like lose a leg. Like, oh my God, Toka just ate his leg right off. Oh, I'm a hero in the half shell, stupid. Oh, they did it to themselves on that one.
Probably watch the Turtles movies again.
I probably could. I think it's interesting to find out that, like, the kid who played Kino in the one movie was also one of the Ninja Turtles.
Oh, really?
He's in like Donatello's costume or something.
Oh.
Yeah. I think I'm right. I could have completely made that shit up, but I'm pretty sure that's true.
Let us know, internet.
Yeah. Comment section. Once we get viewers, we're really going to have to worry about that shit. Like, people will be like, well, actually, you're wrong. This game was made in 1987 and was popularized among circles of people who were fans of the manga. Ah.
I'm just worried that people are actually going to like some of the games we play.
This is
the
a good
shitty
game.
ones. Well,
This is a good game.
I mean that. What was it? Dead Pixels. People actually seem to like that one.
Yeah, that one was highly rated, but I think that game is one of those games where you can like play by yourself and just kind of plod through and be like, play it kind of like an RPG or something. I also think in some cases indie games get a lot of flack. And not flack, sorry, a lot of slack. That's the one. Like because they're an indie game, they're allowed to be kind of like not as good. And then you just kind of like forgive them their faults, which I get to an extent, but at the same time when it's like when it has to do with graphics, I get it, right? Because you're not going to have a AAA title's graphics. It's just there's no chance of that happening. But when it comes to like something like gameplay, if it's not where I feel like it needs to be, it doesn't matter if it's an indie game or a AAA game. An indie game should have the gameplay down. Like that should be the reason why you want to play it.
Yeah.
Like I was a big fan of Bastion, and I thought, and that was, I don't know if that was necessarily an indie game, but more indie than, let's say, like any game that you would actually buy on on an actual disc.
Braid, also a good
Braid
example.
was also a good game. Yeah, that's right. Shoot Many Robots I liked.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. I played the shit out of Awesome Knots. I really like that. But like, it's the gameplay needs to be there, and if it's an
Yeah.
indie game and the gameplay isn't there, I'm not interested. Like with that game, it was just kind of like, it was like kind of like a side-scrolling beat 'em up, but without any beat 'em up moves.
Well,
And-
you could poke your gun at them.
Yeah, which was probably my all-time favorite part of that game. Was smacking people with the front of the barrel of my gun, or delicately slapping them with my left hand. But I mean, I think that's one of those games where you couldn't do it justice by recording it. Like
Yeah.
you would never understand whether it was good or not based on the recording. Like it just ends up being boring because of that. Oh, my nose is a little plugged right now because of my cold. Stupid cold. We start making these videos and within like 2 weeks I get like a cold that lays me out for a couple days. It's pretty rad to the max. And then the day I was really sick, my wife's got a bunch of her friends over having some like Christmas potluck thing. And so I'm out there, I go have some potluck food, which was, that's decent. I had food. But then after that, I have to like, well, I didn't have to, but like I want to hear about like fucking, I don't know, girl shit the whole time. Like it was really just a bunch of girls and me and Walter. And Walter's 3 months old, so he really can't take away from it. But I didn't really want to hear about babies anymore. And I didn't want to hear about nursing anymore, so I had to escape. So I went to my room and played computer solitaire for a while, and then fell asleep. And by computer solitaire, I mean iPhone solitaire, and it was pretty fun. Woo! Oh, something landed on me. Cheap? Woo! Woo! Pizza time! Pizza
Remember,
time!
this guy used to scare me as a kid.
Really?
Yeah.
What's this guy's name again? Like Mumbo Jumbo or something? Jambalaya Jake?
Something Cajun.
Yeah, he was Acadian. I had his toy actually. Leatherhead.
Yeah.
Leatherhead. Yeah, I had his toy. I always used to bring it to the bath with me. You know, we swim around being like, burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it. So weird how cool the bath is when you're young, and then you grow up and you're like, I never want to have another bath again. Because there's a certain point where you realize I'm just swimming around in my own
filth.
dirt.
Yeah.
I think it's when you realize you have dick cheese. I think that's probably when. I think for me, that's probably when I'm like, oh, I don't want to have dick cheese tasting. I don't want dick cheese tasting anything either, but I don't want dick cheese touching any part of my body other than the part that it's already in. And even then, I don't want it there, so maybe I won't have a shower anymore.
Maybe that's why women enjoy baths more.
Because they don't have dick cheese?
They don't have the dick cheese factor.
Oh, lucky girls. Girls, if you get dick cheese, please leave a message in the comments section.
No
After this
pictures,
boss,
please.
I bet you this is the end for this video. Like, we probably already went over 10 minutes or something. I don't know. It doesn't. I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh, you fucker! He's really built. I kind of feel like the turtles haven't even been lifting. This guy's got like a cut-off vest and everything. Whoa! Sweet moves, bro!
I think the majority of the lifting that turtles do is pizza slices.
I would lift some pizza slices. Kind of hungry. I don't know why I sadly said that. It's kind of hungry.
And on that note,
okay, bye.
bye. See you next week.
Why do you feel like necessary to do that?
I don't know.
We already said bye. Like, I'll see you next week. I'll get the final word in there.